So the special holiday of 420 is this weekend, and what movie do we get? A comedy sequel that deals all about pot, and also a sequel we didn't even ask for. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today's review is for a comedy sequel for the first movie, which came out 17 years ago, and now in 2018, they just decided to make a sequel. And that movie is Super Troopers 2. Now, to be respectful to the fans of the first movie, I'm not going to butcher the director's name. I'll put it right here. It's starring him and the original cast members from the first movie, and there are some known actors in this film like Brian Cox, Rob Lowe. That's pretty much all I know. The same crew of cops are back from the first movie, and they're from the US, and now they're going to Canada in the sequel. They discover this drug case going on. These drugs can turn you into different types of things, like many weird stuff, and these guys are going to try to solve this drug case. Someone is behind it, these group of people, and the whole entire movie is them adjusting to Canada life as well as solving this drug case. Perfect for 420, right? Now, to be completely honest to you guys, I didn't see the first Super Troopers movie that came out in 2001. The same director who directed that movie is back in this one, and he also directed Beer Fest, which is this weird beer sports movie. I heard that this movie wasn't well received by critics. It's got a 35% on Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm figuring, why do you need to make a sequel? If the first movie is great, then obviously you can make a sequel. But I just don't understand these comedies that just make sequels where the first movie was not well received, so why even do another one? Super Troopers 2, coming from someone who hasn't seen the first movie, this movie was eh. Some parts I laughed, and most parts I didn't laugh. So let's talk about the things I liked first. The cast actually has great chemistry with one another. I mean, they play well off of each other, and like they're back and forth, so like perfectly executed, and I didn't see any problems chemistry-wise. You could definitely tell that they've been together, for a while, and they're trying to make a good sequel, and just them coming back and acting. It was pretty fun to see. Maybe like 3 or 2 jokes I did laugh out loud to. Like there's some funny scenes with a bear specifically in the trailer, and the little bit of a montage in the middle act where they're pulling over somebody. I was really chuckling. Other than that, guys, that's really all I liked about this movie. A couple things I appreciated. So now let's talk about the negatives with Super Troopers 2. The plot is absolutely dumb. It's stupid, ridiculous, and that's what you expect with these type of comedies. They're dumb, stupid, they make no sense at all. But you can either go with the ride or complain about it. The Jump Street movies, 21 and 22 Jump Street, they're great cop comedies. And this movie, it's going the same formula as that. Like a drug case going on, and they gotta stop them. And we've seen comedies like this before, and here it's not really done well. Out of the characters in this movie, some I found extremely annoying and unfunny. Like the big fat cop guy, I just really didn't find him funny at all. Most of his jokes were really flat and forced. And also Rob Lowe's character in the movie was not interesting at all. Very annoying as well. And those Canadian cops that you get introduced to in the movie, those 3 Canadian cops, were really forcing it. Most of the comedy is flat in this movie, to be honest. So many poop jokes, so many weed jokes in this movie that just really were forced and unfunny, in my personal opinion. In my theater, no one was really laughing a lot, and that really shows in the writing in this movie. What's the point of this movie? What's it trying to do? There's nothing refreshing about it. It's cliched, and it's just forced. They forced this movie. It didn't need to be made, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to go at, there's no point in this movie at all. It's just to please the fans of the original movie. And me not seeing the first movie, I could have given a shit about this movie, but that's just my personal opinion. Could my opinion change if I watched the first movie? Maybe it could, maybe it couldn't, but that's just how I personally felt about this movie. In the end, Super Troopers 2 is It has some good moments, some bad moments. It does what a comedy sequel normally does, go way over the top, really forced comedy that really did end up flat for me. If you enjoyed this movie, I respect your opinion. And if you liked the first movie, definitely check this one out. You'll probably enjoy it a lot more than I did. But this one was just On my rating scale, I'm going to give Super Troopers 2 a 2 out of 5 stars. No pun intended. So there you have it, guys. That was my review of Super Troopers 2. The question is, have you guys seen it yet? What were your thoughts on it? Did you love it? Think it was okay? Would you absolutely hate it? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out. Please don't smoke weed on 420. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!